Being a country facing challenging times, Nigeria is in need of urgent fixing, thus raising the question whether Tinubu's choice of ministers are the best set of hands to do the job of rescuing a poor economy, an ailing health sector, or a worsening security situation. Nigerians have been making their honest assessments of the track records of the individuals now assigned the huge task of taking the country back on track. A cross-section of Nigerians in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, are expressing mixed views.
We have often in Nigeria seen portfolios and positions given to people who, in quotes, may not have the environment at heart. So we will say that they should put the square peg in the square hole and put a round peg in a round hole.
The tenure of Emilokon is over. We are looking at governance now. He said it was his turn. So we want to believe that saying that it was his turn means that it was his turn to make Nigeria better than the way it were. Not to make Nigeria fall short of expectation. Everybody is looking at what his expectations or what his governance or his government will come out to be.
For those in the academic community, there is little optimism on Tinubu's choice of ministers, as a cross-section of students and lecturers of the University of Ibadan express some doubt on their capacity to deliver.
We cannot say it's 100% okay, but when you look at some key areas, as in economics, communication, and some other basic, the judiciary too, as in the justice minister, whatever, you see that those who are there, they are people that are very competent, and we believe they can move things forward for us.
As I expected, for example, the Bagudu, like Minister for Defense, that one is still okay. But for me, to all these Southwest people, I'm not cool with them. They don't even align their portfolio with the people. Does not really align.
Some residents of Borno, Benue, and Plateau states are equally lending their voices on the assessment of Tinubu's cabinet members.
I know a few of them, like Nelson Wike, the immediate past governor of Rivers State. It is on record, and we cannot deny that fact. Wike has transformed Rivers State because he's somebody that has an ambition. He cannot fail. And if you go to Ebonyi State, you can see what the immediate past governor, he also transformed Ebonyi State. Go to Abakaliki and see. You think you are in London.
I think that to rejig the economy is the foremost thing that can be done. To give concern to the insecurity that has bothered Nigerians in the last couple of years is of very paramount importance. And I think that Nigerians would be expecting that all of these ministers would hit the ground running. But of course, in hitting the ground running, we must be very, very careful in terms of what they do, what they bring on the table, and how the president is able to act also on those things. So I think by and large, Nigerians are expecting quite a number of things. And in expecting those things, I think that it is the responsibility of government to ensure that they are brought to bear on Nigerians.
Nigerians in the southeastern part of the country are also expressing their thoughts on the ministerial portfolios and their expectations.
Expectedly, they should work for Nigeria and serve Nigerians. That is what we are looking up to them. Their portfolios and every other thing is also based on partisan consideration, not necessarily competence. That is where I have issue.
Somebody who managed the affairs of a state as a governor, you are not bringing that person back to manage a ministry when that person, as a matter of fact, did not fare well as a governor. So I would say that the manner and mode of appointing ministers does not augur well for good governance of this country. And once the country is not properly governed, certainly everything will fall apart.
Hitting the ground running seems a cliche now associated with the Tinubu-led government. But the expression of intention and actually getting the job done are two different subjects, and in Nigeria's case, a real big deal.